Lately? Oh, thank you, Julianne, for the likes. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Would I like it? Is it true? I'm scared. But yeah, lately, like, after drinking energy drinks, I've been getting, like, dizzy. I think it could be because one of my new medications, I'm on an anti-anxiety medication, and one of the side effects my psychiatrist said was dizziness. So I think the caffeine definitely, like, brings out the dizziness. I think that's what it is. But honestly, I do not mind at all, because it kind of makes me feel like I'm drunk without actually being drunk, and that's a bonus. Only Heidi Louise would like being dizzy, because it makes her feel like she's drunk. That is so Heidi Louise! I'm sorry, that just cracks me up so much. Alright, Julian, what was it called again? Julian, thank you! Have you listened to my music yet? And yo, Daishu, you know what, keep it real. What can I say? Is that probably concerning? Yeah, but like, fuck it, we ball. It's funny. So, yeah. Phoenix has returned, yo! Phoenix, how we doing? How is Savannah doing? And yeah, what was it called again? The thing on Netflix? Night Out. Ooh, sorry. I just saw an apartment ad. Cheers. Yo, Andrew gets it. Andrew gets it. Yo, Vyvanse. I've heard of Vyvanse. How does it work well? And where everyone's different. Everyone's different. So, I've heard Zoloft worked well for a lot of people as well. For a lot of things. Zoloft for anxiety, OCD at a larger dose, depression. Yeah. Everything works different for different people though. And yes, Julian, I am on Spotify. If you click the first link in my bio, that will take you to my Spotify if you would like to follow that. My 3 newest songs are Friends for Never, Over Her, and One Way Street. Phoenix said it's so good that, Savannah is stable. Oh, hell yeah! That's awesome! Clonazepam, is that, what class of medications is that under? I'm curious. If you know. Is clonazepam, is that a benzodiazepine, or no? Oh, Jeremy, I really need to get one of those. I don't know why I haven't yet. Yeah, Arturo, I do. Thank you. Yeah, if you click the first link in my bio, that will take you to my Spotify. The second link in my bio will take you to my Instagram. On my Instagram, I have links to my YouTube and my Apple Music as well, if you would like to follow there. Julian, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Sarah, it has been a minute. Spaghetti, I have chapstick. I know my lips are chapped though. Angel, hello. Sorry. Welcome to the city of... Did you just say did you just do the 7 joke on me? We are not going there again. I love it. Arturo, thank you. It is so nice to meet you. And yes, Daishu, yeah, I mean, as long as it works for you, yeah. I've definitely heard of clonazepam. I've never been on it, but I've heard of it. I have a grocery list of medications I've been on. Thankfully, I've finally found, I'm on anafranil, also known as clomipramine, and it works very well for OCD. I'm also on buspirone, a very low dose for anxiety, and then, Vyvanse, they work, oh, gotcha. Andrew, are those short-acting medications? Because I thought Wellbutrin was a longer-lasting one. But yeah, some of them are short-acting that only last like 6 to 8 hours. But some of them that I'm on, clomipramine and buspirone, they're like long-lasting. So they last, like, once they're in your system, even if you miss a dose, they'll last like multiple days. It'll take multiple days for them to even start to get out of your system. So maybe if your medication doesn't act that long, I would suggest asking your psychiatrist if they'd be able to think about a longer-lasting medication for you. Because those do exist. Because I remember my medication, clomipramine, I went to Florida for a few days and I forgot my medication and I was freaking out. But then my dad looked, the half-life was 72 hours, which means 72 hours after taking my last dose, half of it would still be in my system. So think about trying one of those medications if you're worrying about not having one that's long-lasting enough. Oh, yeah, Andrew, still, there's some medications that are even longer, so think about that. Hey, Mateo! Hola! And yeah, Daishu, I've tried several different medications since I was like 15. I've tried Prozac, Zoloft, Hey, gracias, gracias. ¿Cómo estás, Mateo? ¿Cómo estás hoy? But yeah, oh, y'all, let's get these butterflies today. If someone gets this goal, I will give them a follow. Hello, Adish. Yeah. So, Prozac, Zoloft, Effexor, hydroxyzine. But yeah, finally after that, I tried, I think I tried Lexapro. I don't remember. No, it wasn't Lexapro. After Effexor, it was, Cymbalta. But then I finally found clomipramine, and I was on just that steady dose for 5 years. 5 years. So I finally found the medication that works. Sometimes it takes a lot of trial and error. Just like with therapists, sometimes you have to try a bunch of different therapists before you find the right one. So don't be afraid, guys. If you find a medication that doesn't really work for you, don't be afraid to try a new one. I will say, give your first medication, give it a couple months to kick in, because sometimes the longer lasting medications, it takes a few months for it to work. So definitely give it a chance. Other one. St. Andrew, that is definitely not true. Anxiety is life-saving and necessary for a lot of people. Did I say anxiety is life-saving? I meant medication. Mateo, ¿cómo estás? And gracias para saying that I'm your favorite singer. I forgot how to say that. Gracias para decir que yo soy tu singer favorita. Roberto, thank you for the follow. Yep, Jeremy, Cymbalta was actually the medication they prescribed me after I tried to overdose on Effexor. They said, okay, we're not going to do Effexor anymore, and then they prescribed me Cymbalta. I didn't notice. It wasn't for me, but it definitely works for other people. And yep, Daishu, I completely agree. I think medication, a lot of people need it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking medication. And there's such a stigma, just like there's a stigma with therapy, when in reality, mental health medications are necessary and life-saving for a lot of people. So, and the right psychiatrist, like, they're going to manage it well for you. They're not going to over-medicate you. They're not going to give you something that's not right for you. So, yeah. Phoenix, nothing wrong with that. Mental health first. Agreed. Yes. I never needed you like I do right now. I never hated you like I do right now. 'Cause all you ever do is make me cry. I don't know why that came. Hey, let's go! W with the likes, y'all. And yep, Tyler, it's because, mental illness, there's such a stigma. Like in the olden days, especially, people were treated awfully if they had a mental illness. But now people are finally starting to realize there's nothing negative, there's nothing wrong with you if you have a mental illness. It's just like having any type of physical illness. It's just, something that is, works differently with your brain. And your brain is wired a little bit differently than the typical person. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people have, some people have asthma. Some people have, some people need a walker. Some people need a wheelchair. It's just like some people need a little extra help with the way that their brain functions. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing that makes you less of a person if you struggle with mental health. I would argue that it actually makes you a more empathetic and more compassionate person. And as much as it sucks to deal with mental illness, it gives you a superpower of having more empathy than the average person. I would not be nearly as nice as I am if I didn't go through hell because of my brain. That honestly, it makes me who I am. People say like, oh my gosh, you're so calming, you're so nice, blah, blah, blah. The reason I am that way is because of my brain disorders. So never let anybody criticize you for that, y'all. And Tyler, I feel you. Oh my God, Jeremy, especially RFK, don't even get me started. I think he actually talked about that. The way he talked about people with autism, it breaks my heart. It actually breaks my heart. But at least besides him, there's a lot more awareness that is coming. And so